Hello, today's lesson titled Hard Inquiries is brought to you by CreditRestorationTools.com. Most consumers have hard inquiries on their credit reports that they have no idea how they got there. We're going to show you one of the most common scenarios of how a creditor pulls your credit without your permission. But more importantly, at the end of the video, we're going to give you access to the #1 rated hard inquiry removal letters that will not only get this type of hard inquiry removed, it will also get all other hard inquiries removed as well. Have you ever walked into a car dealership ready to replace your 7-year-old Honda that is starting to require costly repairs, confident you qualify for no down payment, 0 interest, or 1% loan that they've been advertising every night on television? The last time you checked your credit report and credit score, you were told your credit score was 750. Well, that's good news because the magic number to qualify for the lowest loan rates is usually around 740. That 0 interest 60-month car loan will only have a monthly payment of $240. So you end up going down and test driving the model you've been eyeing every time you drive by the dealership on your way to work. So you pick out the color you want, make an offer based on a 0% loan, and the car salesman comes back and tells you he's sorry, but you don't qualify for a 0 interest or even a 1% loan. Instead, he says the best deal they can give you is $1,000 down and a loan at 8%. So your payments will be $350 per month instead of $240. At first your heart sinks, then anger sets in and you feel like kicking that slippery white-shoed car salesman you know where. Then all of a sudden your eyes focus back on that beautiful new car in the showroom and you start justifying to yourself that $350 a month won't be so bad. And you end up driving home in your new dream car, accepting the $350 a month, 60-month, 8% loan that you also put down $1,000 down payment on. Why is your new car costing you an extra $1,000 down plus $90 a month times 60 months for an extra $6,400? One of the most common scenarios of how this happens is the home renovation company that knocked on your door a few weeks ago asking if you wanted them to give you an estimate for new windows. They put a hard inquiry on your credit report even though you didn't buy their windows, thus decreasing your credit score by 15 points without you knowing and without your permission. Now your score is only 735, so you don't qualify anymore for that 0 interest car loan. Beware, companies like this do this all the time. They pull your credit, which puts a hard inquiry on your credit report without you giving them permission, and they're able to do it without even knowing what your social security number is. It happens all the time and they get away with it because very few people know that they pulled your credit without your permission. So now you're asking, how are they able to do a hard inquiry by pulling my credit report without knowing my social security number or my full name? They're able to do it because credit bureaus refuse to impose meaningful verification requirements on creditors because these creditors pay credit bureaus a fee every time they view your credit report. That's the credit bureau's main source of income. The home renovator creditor requesting a credit report is able to provide less information to the credit bureau to obtain your credit report than a credit bureau will require you to provide them with when you decide to dispute a negative credit item such as this hard inquiry item on your credit report. When a creditor or potential creditor like the home renovator requests a consumer credit report, the big 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, require very little information from them. They don't even have to provide the CRA with your social security number or your full name. The credit bureaus will provide them with a credit report that is the closest match to whatever data the creditor provides them with in their hard inquiry. How scary is that? Well, there's good news. Here's how to get access to a letter that will get this type of hard inquiry removed along with most other hard inquiries. Click on the link below that is in the line of the description of this video. Fill in your name and email address, and we'll email you a copy of the hard inquiry removal letter. Thank you for listening.